Hi everyone, I'm here with a different sort of page today. Not totally happy with how it ended up and I want to try it again, but you'll see what I mean later. So I've just applied some masking tape on that between those pages and applying some gesso. I use the masking tape to avoid a lot of seepage onto the other pages. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it's pretty good. I do it to most of my pages where I can. So now I'm applying some black gesso and just to the top and bottom halves of the page. I saw this photo on graphic stock which prompted me to have a go at it because it was very effective. So I just laid down some masking tape there. Well, I did now, but it was a bit crooked, so I had to straighten it just to give me a line. And you'll see there where the edges of the white and the black meet on the top half. I should have used a fan brush or something to apply that gesso down onto the white area, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm just taking some different colours and blending them with each layer going along the length of the page and bringing it into the black gesso on top and bottom, but it doesn't really work as well as I would have liked it. Probably should have used all. Well, most of them are heavy body acrylics, so they should have had a lot of pigment, enough pigment in them to work over the top. Now that iridescent yellow, oh, might have been fluorescent. It doesn't work too well. Neither did the Liquitex Basics cadmium yellow. Actually, I found that the cheaper paints worked better. Like you'll see the lavender or purple, whatever shade it is in a minute. There it is there. Going over the top of the black, that worked a lot better, I thought, than the heavy body acrylics. Go figure. Although that one in the Dina Wakley heavy body acrylic worked pretty good too. And now I thought I'll try with a paintbrush to get a more of a wispier look. I thought it didn't work too well. It's not going to fix it as much as I hoped it would. So I will have another go at this page. Still trying. I should have given up long ago and just gessoed over it and started again. Lazy I am. I think I decided here that I'll just go over it with more of the same colours and then fix it up with the black later on. And this is how I try and do it. I got a paintbrush this time just to come down so it looks a bit wispier. But then I decided after doing that that the fan brush might work better. But anyway, it is what it is. I've learned something. Well, I've learned a couple of things. Gesso over when you know it's not going to work, or incorporate into another page later on. So here's where I use the fan brush. But you can see where the top edge, where it's pretty rough. Yeah, not good at all. And here I am using a stinking Stabilo oil pencil, which I know will not erase. They try and rub it out, and no, silly girl. So then I changed to the lead pencil and just writing the word music. Now on the photo on graphic stock, it had a gold outline on the words, the word here, the letters, but my golds weren't working too well. So I end up trying to go over it with a white Sharpie pen, and then it didn't work. So I just bring out the black Posca, I think. Can't remember what sort of black pen it was, but it did the job. See, there I am, don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, Pit Artist brush pen. And I'm having to wipe it off and clean the tip of the brush every so often to get it to work properly. It just doesn't like the medium underneath it. Thought it was very clever how they put the word music with those symbols, music symbols. Now what I'm thinking about, I'm going to colour it all in, make it solid, because I've decided how I can get the gold on the outside. Yep, bring out the embossing pen. So messy. I love the effect of heat embossing, but the embossing powder that's left behind is a nightmare. But we do what we gotta do. And this is some Ranger Gold Tinsel embossing powder. I love it. Now I'm just using a dry paintbrush there to brush away some of the unwanted powder before I heat set it. You can really see how that gold makes it pop, and it needed to be there. So I'm grateful that I did it. Put up with the mess. And this embossing pen is, oh, I can't remember who it's a Wow embossing pen. So I'm guessing Wow. using the embossing pillow there to clean off the area, prep it before using the embossing pen. And just cleaning up a few areas of that black where I think the embossing powder went over it and it just dulled it. But that's it. I think that's all I did to it. Pretty effective page, actually. All right, stay tuned for the close-up pics and I'll be back. Thanks, guys. Bye.